Michael here, and today we're concluding our present look at Psalms 41 by focusing on verse 12 and 13. But let us go ahead and read the Psalms in totality first. Psalms 41, verse 1. Blessed is the one who considers the poor. In the day of trouble the Lord delivers him. The Lord protects him and keeps him alive. He's called blessed in the land. You do not give him up to the will of his enemies. The Lord sustains him on his sickbed. In his illness you restore him to full health. As for me, I said, O Lord, be gracious to me. Heal me, for I have sinned against you. My enemies say of me in malice, when will he die, and his name perish? And when one comes to see me, he utters empty words, while his heart gathers iniquity. When he goes out, he tells it abroad. All who hate me whisper together about me. They imagine the worst for me. They say a deadly thing is poured out of him. He will not rise again from where he lies. Even my close friends in whom I trusted, who ate my bread, has lifted his heel against me. But you, O Lord, be gracious to me, and raise me up, that I may repay them. By this I know that you delight in me. My enemy will not shout in triumph over me. Verse 12. But you have upheld me because of my integrity, and set me in your presence forever. Verse 13. Blessed be the Lord, the God of Israel, from everlasting to everlasting. Amen and amen. And so we turn to the treasure of David. Verse 12. As for me, despite them all and in the sight of them all, thou upholdest me in mine integrity. Thy power enables me to rise above the reach of slander by living in purity and righteousness. Our innocence and consistency are the results of the divine upholding. We are like those glasses without feet, which can only be upright when they are held in the hand. We fall and spill and spoil all if left to ourselves. The Lord should be praised every day if we are preserved from gross sin. When others sin, they show us what we should do, but for grace. He today and I tomorrow was the exclamation of a holy man whenever he saw another falling into sin. Our integrity is comparative as well as dependent. We must therefore be humbled while we are grateful. If we are clear of all the faults alleged against us by our calumniators, we have nevertheless quite enough of actual blameworthiness to render it shameful for us to boast. And settest me before thy face forever. He rejoiced that he lived under the divine surveillance, tended, cared for, and smiled upon by his Lord, and yet more, that it would be so world without end. To stand before an earthly monarch is considered to be a singular honor, but what must it be to be a perpetual courtier in the palace of the King, eternal, immortal, invisible? Verse 13. The psalm ends with the doxology. Blessed be the Lord. That is, let him be glorified. The blessing at the beginning from the mouth of God is returned from the mouth of his servant. We cannot add to the Lord's blessedness, but we can pour out our grateful wishes, and these he accepts as we receive little presents of flowers from children who love us. Jehovah is the personal name of our God. God of Israel is his covenant title, and shows a special relation to his elect people from everlasting and to everlasting. The strongest way of expressing endless duration. We die, but the glory of God goes on and on without pause. Amen and amen. So let it surely, firmly, and eternally be. Thus the people joined in the psalm by a double shout of holy affirmation. Let us unite in it with all our hearts. This last verse may serve for the prayer of the universal church in all ages, but none can sing it so sweetly as those who have experienced, as David did, the faithfulness of God in times of extremity. Yes, indeed. Blessed be the word. Trust you enjoyed the meditation. Michael here yet again declaring, Jesus is Lord. Until next time, be blessed.